Davis was fixing his bicycle. Then he saw something that changed his life forever. An idea flashed through his mind. He wanted to mount an engine onto a bicycle. He told his friend Harley about it right away, but Harley, who had studied engineering, thought it was impossible. They were broke and it would cost too much. Yet Davis was full of confidence.
I've known you since we could walk. You were born for this. You know it too.
Encouraged by him, Harley drew the first design of what would become the Harley motorcycle. With the blueprint ready, they started working. Davis turned his family's old shed into a workshop. He stole some tools and parts from the factory where he worked, and even bribed a worker with good liquor to cast the engine shell for them. Using discarded parts, they finally built their first engine. When Harley started it, it actually ran. But just as they celebrated, it suddenly exploded.
What? What happened? These homebrewed parts aren't cutting it. We need precision machining and new parts, Arthur. We can't just keep cannibalizing everything.
Both fell silent. One day, Davis's cousin Walter came home for a wedding. Davis immediately asked for his help. Walter had been a railway engineer, and when he saw Harley's drawings, he was amazed. He decided to help them himself. After days of hard work, the world's first Harley motorcycle was born, right inside that tiny shed. They rolled it outside to test it.
Go. Press the inlet valve. Hold it, okay? Press it. It's pressed. Are you pressing it? Yeah! Oh! Keep pedaling, keep going! See? It works! I'll never be late again!
Davis offered Walter the first ride. Walter rode through streets, hills, and fields, and instantly fell in love. He came back and invested all his savings, believing this machine could start a new era. With new funding, Harley began upgrading the motorcycle, but another brand, Indian Motorcycles, was already mass-producing and dominating the market. They had to move faster. Then Harley received his college acceptance letter. For him and his family, it was a lifelong dream. But when he told the Davidson brothers, Walter exploded with anger.
I'm sorry, guys.
You can't not go. You can send us drawings from school. You'll still be our partner.
No! Are you kidding me? Art, this is real. We'll figure it out. I put all my money into this, and our engineer is walking out on us. We committed to this, Bill. All of us. All of us.
Even though Harley left, Davidson and Walter didn't give up. They hired a mechanic from an Indian repair shop to help improve their bike. Davidson even managed to get a $50 sponsorship. To gain more attention, they entered a motorcycle race. When Walter rode onto the track, everyone stared. Even the Indian motorcycle boss, Hendy, was watching. Just before the race, Hendy claimed Harley's bike was too heavy and banned them from competing.
I thought this was an open event!
Yes, but there's a weight limit. Safety considerations for others.
Oh, come on! You're making this up! You don't want us on the track!
As Davidson argued with Hendy, Harley signaled to Walter from the sidelines. Walter instantly understood and left the track with Davidson. When the race officially began, Walter started his bike outside the fence. Though not on the track, his speed matched, even surpassed some of the racers inside. Near the finish line, he found an opening, rushed in, and crossed first. The Harley motorcycle had beaten the legendary Indian A businessman, and the crowd took notice.
I own the largest manufacturer in North America.
Well, if you're interested in purchasing a Davidson Harley, I suggest you act fast. Our initial factory run has sold out.
Do you have a card?
They're being printed.
At your factory? Your coat is a hand-me-down, your shoes are covered in grease, and you have no card. I believe this company you speak of is largely fiction.
Still, he smiled and said he wanted to help. He would build them a factory and sell Harley motorcycles nationwide. Back home, Davidson proudly showed his family the $1,000 investment check. Everyone was thrilled. Meanwhile, Harley excelled in college. An automobile company offered him a job after graduation, but deep down, he missed the motorcycles. Though his family urged him to take the stable job, he went to the old shed to say goodbye to Davidson. Davidson knew if he couldn't keep Harley this time, their shared dream would end.
We got money, Bill. An investor. Not enough to pay you what the Masons are promising, but enough to keep your parents happy. 1 million men built the pyramids, and none of their names are on it. Ours could be. I'm not working for the Masons.
After a heartfelt talk, Harley finally decided to stay. He tore up the company contract in front of his parents and promised to give them a better life through motorcycles. Back with the team, Harley designed the world's first V-twin engine. But even with a powerful engine, they lacked fame. So they joined a mountain endurance race to prove the strength of Harley motorcycles. The rules were simple. If a rider got hurt, someone could replace him. But if the motorcycle broke, they were out. The first to complete 3 laps would win. Harley and Indian led the race neck and neck. Suddenly, the Indian rider launched a surprise attack on Walter, causing his foot to slam against a rock. The pain was unbearable, but he still pushed through and completed the first lap. Everyone rushed over to check his injury, but Walter just grabbed a swig of whiskey and ignored their protests as he got back on the bike and continued the race. When he caught up again, he kicked the Indian rider off his bike and crossed the finish line first. Harley had won. The crowd cheered, but Hendy had already bribed every dealer, forcing them to sell only Indian motorcycles. Even victory couldn't save Harley's sales. Angry, Walter confronted Hendy.
You may have those clowns in your pocket, but no one can ignore what they saw today. What the whole crowd saw.
All they saw was a ruffian. We built a better motorcycle. What good is a better bike if you can't sell it? Congratulations, gentlemen, on your victory.
But it only damaged Harley's reputation further. But there were always those who admired the spirit of freedom that Harley motorcycles represented, and that ensured Harley-Davidson would never be lost to the dust of history today. It has become one of the most popular motorcycle brands in the world.